operation since then.
And how old is she?
100.
What guts that woman must have.
You're looking at him.
I mean, what courage, what fortitude.
We knock you out, you know. You don't operate without anesthetic.
Even so.
Dr. Tom Swift, this is Dr. Albert Little. Tom here is my first assistant. Howdy doody. Dr. Little has a practice up in Vermont. He was in the neighborhood and he asked for a tour.
What do you wear in those headphones?
Anything that's going on in the patient's room. Be my guest.
Nothing.
Her hair's being brushed right now. The beautician's up there. She's always quiet when her hair is being brushed. We should congratulate our young visitor here. What for?
Good question. What for?
Oh, I know the great honor that has come your way.
I'm not sure I do.
You are the Dr. Albert Little, aren't you, who was named Family Doctor of the Year by the Ladies' Home Journal last month?
Yes, that's right. I don't know how in the hell they decided. And I'm even more flabbergasted that a person of your caliber would know about it.
I read the Ladies' Home Journal from cover to cover every month.
You do?
I only got one patient, Mrs. Lovejoy. And Mrs. Lovejoy reads the Ladies' Home Journal, so I read it too. That's what we talk about, what's in the Ladies' Home Journal. We read all about you last month. She kept saying, oh, what a nice young man he must be, so understanding. And now here you are, in the flesh. I bet she wrote you a letter.
Yes, she did.
She writes thousands of letters every year, gets thousands of letters back. Sometimes all she is.
Is she generally cheerful most of the time?
If she isn't, that's our fault down here. If she gets unhappy, that means something down here isn't working right. She was blue about a month ago. Turns out it was a bum transistor in the console. There. Now, she'll be all depressed. There. Now, pretty quick, she'll be happier than she was before. She'll sing like a bird.
Suddenly I was so sad I couldn't stand it.
Everybody has to cry sometimes.
What a foolish old woman you must think I am. Gloria? Are you still there?
Yes.
Is anything the matter?
No.
You're such a good friend, Gloria. I want you to know, I feel that with all my heart.
I like you too.
If you ever have any problems I can help you with, I hope you'll come in and ask me.
I will, I will.
Mailman, mailman.
Mailman, God bless the mailman.
How's the patient today?
Very sad a moment ago, but now that I see you, I want to sing like a bird.
53 letters today. There's even one from Leningrad.
There's a blind woman in Leningrad. Poor soul, poor soul.
West Virginia, Honolulu, Brisbane, Australia.
Wheeling, West Virginia. Now, who do I know in Wheeling? Dear Mrs. Lovejoy, you don't know me, but I just read about you in Reader's Digest, and I'm sitting here with tears streaming down my children and 3 flat tires, and 8 payments sold to go on a Buick Roadmaster with 3 flat tires and a busted transmission. After reading about you, though, I sit here and count my blessings. Isn't that a nice letter?
Sure is.
Oh, there's a P.S. Get well real soon, you hear? There isn't a letter from Vermont, is there?
Vermont?
Last month, when I had that low spell, I wrote what I'm afraid is a very stupid, self-centered, self-pitying letter to a doctor about the ladies' home journal. I'm so ashamed. I live in fear and trembling of what he'll say back to me, if he answers at all.
What could he say? What could he possibly say?
He could tell me about the real suffering going on out there in the world, about people who don't know where their next meal is coming from, about people so poor they've never been to a doctor in their whole lives. And think of all the help I've had, all the tender, loving care, all the latest wonders science has to offer.
She's in there,
Every part of her that isn't in here.
and everybody obeys the sign, I'm sure.
Part of the therapy. We treat the whole patient here. For crying out loud. And what is this?
Let her die, Dr. Frankenstein, for the love of God, let her die!
This is her nurse?
She hasn't got the brains enough to be a nurse. She's a lousy beautician. $100 a week she makes just to take care of one woman's face and hair. You blew it, honey bunch. You're through.
What?
Pick up your check and scram.
I'm her closest friend.
Some friend. You just asked me to knock her off.
In the name of mercy, yes, I did.
You're so sure there's a heaven, eh? You want her to send her right up there to get her wings and heart.
I know there's a hell. I've seen it. It's in there, and you're its great inventor.
Christ. The things people say sometimes.
It's time somebody who loves her spoke up.
Love.
You wouldn't know what that is.
Love. Do I have a wife? No. Do I have a mistress? No. I have only ever loved 2 women in my life. My mother and that woman in there. I wasn't able to save my mother from death. I had just graduated from medical school and my mother was dying of cancer of the everything. Okay, wise guys. You're such a hotshot doctor from Heidelberg. Let's see you save your mother from death. And everybody told me there wasn't anything I could do for her, and I said, I don't give a damn, I'm gonna do something anyway. And they finally decided I was nuts, and they put me into a crazy house for a little while. And when I got out, she was dead, just like all the wise men said she would be. But what those wise men didn't know was all the wonderful things machinery could do. And neither did I, but I was gonna find out. So I went to the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and I studied mechanical engineering, and electrical engineering, and chemical engineering for 6 long years. I lived in an attic. I ate 2-day-old bread and the kind of cheese they put in mousetraps. When I got out of MIT, I said to myself, okay, kid, it's just barely possible that you're the only person in the world with the proper education to practice 20th century medicine. I went to work for the Curly Clinic in Boston. They brought in this woman who was beautiful on the outside, but a mess on the inside. The image of my mother. She was a widow of a man who had left her $500 million. She didn't have any relatives. And the wise men said again, this lady's gonna die. And I said to them, shut up, and I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do.
That's quite a story.
It's a story about love. And that love story started years and years before you were born. You great lover, you, and it's still going on.
Last month, she asked me to bring her a pistol so she could shoot herself.
You think I don't know that? Last month she wrote him a letter saying, bring me some cyanide, doctor, if you're a doctor with any heart at all.
You knew about that? You read her mail?
So we'll know what she's really feeling. She might try and fool us sometimes, just pretend to be happy. I told you about that bomb transistor last
such a lovely day. I wouldn't want to miss it. Or tomorrow either. Did you come out on a snow white horse?
In the blue Oldsmobile.
What about your patients who love and need you so?
Another doctor is coming for me. I'm taking the week off.
Not on my account.
No.
Because I'm fine. You can see what wonderful hands I'm in.
Yes?
One thing I don't need is another doctor.
Right?
I do wish I had someone to talk to about death, though. You've seen a lot of it, I suppose?
Some.
And it was a blessing for some of them when they died.
I've heard that said.
But you don't say so yourself.
It's not a professional thing for a doctor to say, Mrs. Lovejoy.
Why have others said that certain deaths have been a blessing?
Because of the pain the patient was in. Because the patient couldn't be cured at any price. At any price within his means. Or because the patient was a vegetable, has lost his mind and couldn't get it back.
At any price?
As far as we know, it is not now possible to beg, borrow, or steal an artificial mind when she lost one. I bet if I ask Dr. Frankenstein, she'll probably say it's the coming thing.
It is the coming thing.
She's told you so?
Yesterday, I asked her what would happen if my brain started to go. She was serene. She said, don't you worry your pretty little head about that. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh God, the bridges I've crossed.
You've made the grand tour. Now here you are again, back at the beginning.
And I gotta say what I said at the beginning. My God. Oh my God.
It's gonna be a little tough going back to that aspirin and laxative trade after this, eh?
Yes. What's the cheapest thing here?
The simplest thing? It's the goddamn pump.
And what does our go for these days?
$60,000. There are cheaper ones and more expensive ones. The cheap ones are junk and the expensive ones are jewelry.
And how many or so a year?
600, give or take a few.
Give one, that's life. Take one, that's death.
If the trouble's the heart. It's lucky if you have trouble that cheap. Tom, put her to sleep so he can see how the day ends around here.
It's 20 minutes ahead of time.
What's the difference? We put her to sleep 20 minutes extra. She still wakes up tomorrow feeling like $1,000,000.
Why don't you just have a television camera and header so you can watch her on the screen?
She didn't want one.
She gets what she wants.
Shut that. What the hell do we have to watch her face for? We can look at the meters down here and tell more about her than she can know about herself. Put her to sleep, Tom.
It's just like slowing down a car or banging a furnace.
Tom, too, has degrees in both engineering and medicine.
Are you tired at the end of the day, Tom?
It's a good kind of tiredness. As though I'd just flown in a big jet from New York to Honolulu or something like that. And now, we'll be bringing Mrs. Lovejoy in for a happy landing.
There. Beautiful,
She's asleep.
like a baby.
All I have to do now is wait for the night man to come on.
Has anybody ever brought her a suicide weapon?
No. We wouldn't worry about it if
things for dumb people. How to paint a face, how to curl on and curl hair, how to cut hair, how to dye hair, fingernails, toenails in the summertime.
I suppose you're gonna crack off about this place once you get out of here. Gonna tell people all the crazy stuff that goes on.
Maybe.
Just remember this: you have enough brains or the education to talk about any aspect of our operation, right?
Maybe.
What will you say to the outside world?
Nothing very complicated, just that.
Yes?
That you have the head of a dead woman connected to a whole bunch of machinery, and you play with it all day long, and you aren't married or anything, and that's all you do.
How can you call her dead? She reads the Ladies' Home Journal. She talks. She knits. She writes letters to pen pals all over the world.
She's like some terrible fortune-telling machine in a penny arcade.
I thought you loved her.
Every so often, I see a tiny little spark of what she used to be. I love that spark. Everyone says they love her for her courage. What's that courage worth when it comes from down here? You can turn a few faucets and switches and she'd be volunteering to fly a rocket ship to the moon. But no matter what you do down here, that little spark goes on thinking, for the love of God, somebody get me out of here.
Dr. Swift, is the microphone open?
Yup. I'm sorry.
She's heard every word that you've said. How does that make you feel?
She can hear me now.
Go on, run off your mouth more. You're saving me a lot of trouble. Now, I will have to explain to her what sort of friend you really were and why I had to give you the heave-ho.
Mrs. Lovejoy?
She says, what is it? What is it, dear?
There's a loaded revolver in a knitting bag, in case you don't want to live anymore.
You total imbecile. Where did you get a pistol?
From a mail order house in Chicago, there's an ad in True Romance.
They sell guns to crazy broads?
I could have had a bazooka if I wanted one. $14.98.
I'm gonna go get that gun now, and it's gonna be Exhibit A on your trial.
Shouldn't you put the patient to sleep?
There's no way she can hurt herself.
What does she need?
Her arms are fixed, so she can't possibly point a gun at herself.
I even thought of that.
Nice playthings you got there.
You mustn't get mad at Gloria for this. I asked her this. I begged for this.
Last month.
Yes.
But everything's better now.
Everything but the spark.
Spark?
The tiny spark of what I used to be. The spark that Gloria says she loves. As happy as I am right now, like, the spark is begging me to take this gun and put it out.
And what did you reply?
I'm going to do it, Nora. This is goodbye. This is no accident, is it?
We very much don't want you to hurt yourself. We love you too.
How much longer must I live like this?
I
I've never dared ask that before.
I would have to pull a figure out of a hat.
Maybe you better not. Did you pull one out of a hat?
At least 500 years?
So I'll be alive long after you've gone?
Now is the time, my dear Sylvia, to tell you something that I've wanted to tell you for years. Every organ in there has the capacity to take care of 2 human beings instead of 1. And the plumbing and wiring have been set up so that the second human being can be, well, set up in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, Sylvia? Sylvia, I will be that second human being. Talk about marriage, talk about great love stories from the past. Your kidneys will be my kidneys. Your liver will be my liver. Your heart will be my heart. Your ups will be my ups. Your downs will be my downs. We will live in such perfect harmony, Sylvia, that the gods themselves will tear out their hair in envy.
This is what you want?
More than anything in the world.
Well then, here it is.
time.